this is her baby. And I'm gonna let her share her story with how she came up with this. But to know that we are not getting in enough of our green vegetables is kind of like, well, what do you do? There's no way that most of us could probably eat as many servings of green vegetables as we should. And so this just allows us a much easier way to get in our greens. Now, we have flavors, which is really nice. So if you're a flavor person and that's important to you, we do have flavors. And when I tell you it's the best tasting gummy, kind of reminds me of a candy, if I'm honest with you, because I do love a good green gummy, a good gummy. That's what this reminds me of. So the flavors that we have left are, and you might have to help me because I know we have a couple that are sold out, I think. 30, 60, 90, and 120-day supply, by the way, that you cannot get on auto delivery. I know. So this is where I say stock up, get the 120-day supply because that's going to give you 4 months worth of vitamins. And if you do that, you're going to save $45. So that's a really nice way to stock up and get the 120-day supply. $50.98, that's going to be your 30-day supply. The 60 supply is going to be $94.98. Your 90-day supply, $125.98. And then that 120-day supply, $157.98. So stock up, get that 120-day supply. Apple, peach, mango, and orange, those are the flavors that we have left. We did have a couple more. I think they sold out. So this is your opportunity to go ahead and get in those not only vitamins, but those greens. Wait till you hear, besides the greens, all the other vitamins in here that we need. Energy, yeah, we need those things to help us out with the energy. I do. Antioxidants, please help me out with that because I don't know what to do on my own. That's where 8Greens comes in handy. So we're going to show you something because before I bring in Dawn, are you eating this many vegetables in a week? And are you? What milk? Are you doing that in a whole week? I don't know. Are you having those many oranges? Yeah, probably not. Not in a week. Definitely not. That is a week's worth of vegetables that we should be eating. Yeah, no, we're not getting that in. How about that? Or how about this? 4 of these a day. And there you have it. 4 of these a day. And for a week with 28 gummies, you have gotten in all of those amazing, wonderful greens and a few vitamins that really, really make a difference. Okay. Please give us a call. We love to hear when people have been using 8Greens and how you've incorporated them. Call us about the taste. People always want to know how they taste because when I tell you they're really good, people go, really? Yes, they taste like a gummy candy. So give us a call, 800-395-1601. If you have been using the 8Greens, we would love, love, love to hear from you. So, Dawn Russell. Come on in. She's joining us via Skype. We're going to talk about your story, which is so inspiring, about you said, you know what? I had this thing happen to me, and I want to find a way that I can use greens to my benefit. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. Yes, as you said, 90% of Americans do not get the minimum greens a day. And you know that is a cup. So that is why I created this. Essentially, when I was 25, I had an incredibly serious illness. And when Western medicine could do no more, I literally went to the basics of food. What was going into my mouth at this moment? And greens were the first thing that worked for me. Now, my situation was obviously really dire and serious and had all the drama and everything. But what it did teach me is how important these greens are. What it also taught me was how difficult they are. They smell, they don't taste good, they everything. So I spent 5 years to make the gummies that you're holding because they had to taste good. So let's just start on the taste because that was 276 prototypes because they are from the real tangerine, the real blood orange, the real peach, etc. And then if you look at this gummy, how am I doing this here?
Other way.
There you go. There is no.
Right there. Hold it. Hold it.
It's so sensitive. There is no food coloring in this. That is all from the vegetables. They are the real greens. That was absolutely vital to me. From the farm, literally no heat supplied because otherwise the nutrients would be killed. The water's taken out, and here are the 8. There is spinach, kale, wheatgrass, barley grass, aloe vera, blue-green algae, chlorella, and spirulina. Now, don't worry when you hear these 8 and you're like, chlorella, what? Da, 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 da. That's my job, okay? But they are the 8 greens that are in this gummy. Look at how squishy it is.
Yep.
Because if it's not squishy, it doesn't taste good. That's why you're saying it tastes like candy. And those 8 greens are in this gummy.
When I tell you,
you
these are the best tasting gummy, I look forward to these every day. I just ran out too, Dawn, so I just ordered these again because I look forward to them every day because they're yummy. And I know I'm not getting in my recommended amount of vegetables every day. Me personally, I'll go, you make the effort, but there's just no way. There's just no way I could. And some days are busier than others. Are you a busy working mom, a busy working dad, just busy? Like sometimes, life happens and we try to prepare to, try to have as many fruits and vegetables in our day, but life kind of happens and sometimes we just can't do it. This is something that is so easy. All you got to do literally is have 4 of them a day and you've gotten in your recommended amount of greens for the day. Like that's the easy part about, like, Dawn, this is like the easiest part of my day, having these. Literally, it's the easiest part of my day.
Thank you. I mean, that's really, mission accomplished. Thank you for saying that because it's why it took me 5 years to create these. I mean, come on, 5 years and 276 prototypes. It sounds crazy, right? But they need to be that easy. Because I know when you look in that refrigerator and you see all those greens, like you don't even know where to start. I'm there with you. You're just like overwhelmed. So that entire refrigerator is the same food equivalency as 28 gummies because you have 4 gummies a day and that's for 7. So you're having all that. It's amazing, right?
I'm opening up this fridge again because I looked at this. I don't even have this much food in my refrigerator now. Let's just be honest about it. Like who is doing this? Like, come on, let's just be real. Who is eating all of this in a week? Nobody. There's just no way to get that in. Like I said earlier, having these gummies is the easiest part of my day. I don't have to worry about and stress, am I getting in what I should be getting in my green vegetables? And we know all the benefits of green vegetables. But let's talk about what this is here. When I saw these facts about this with the vitamin B and the 6, like, look at the equivalencies here. Like, Dawn, this is kind of mind-boggling to me.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really, really happy to be telling you about this. So the U.S. Department of Agriculture Food Database made these equivalencies for us. So 4 gummies has as much vitamin B6 as 6 cups of spinach, as many vitamin C as 3 oranges, vitamin B5 as 15 cups of broccoli, and the vitamin B12 is 7 cups of milk. So Moifa, if you break it down, the milk and the oranges are great for immunity, and then the greens, all the vitamin Bs we know are so mega for energy. So it's great for this time of year, I say, because we need our energy and we need our immunity.
Listen, I'm a woman who is in the age of possibility now, Dawn. I don't know if you know that about me. I just turned 50 last month, and energy is the thing that I am gravitating to. So the fact that I can have these gummies that have these vitamins in them that help aid in those things, I'm all about it, right? So if you're a lady like me and these are things that we are going through, this is something that everybody could use, the girls and the guys, which I think is great. And not just the girls and the guys, but the little ones too, because Dawn, both you and I are parents. And when I talked to you, you told me that kids 4 and up can have these as well?
Yes, and that again, it's great because you're saying the stuff that's super important to me. I wanted kids to be able to have it. It's so important that our kids have it. Age 4 and up can have it, and it has a 2-year shelf life. So if you are stocking up today, unopened, the jars are 2 years. So you can save it for your kids, your parents, your loved ones, anyone and everyone can have it age 4 and up.
Stock up. Stock up. And they are going for the 120 count. That's your 4-month supply. That's exactly what I would do. Because if you get the 4-month supply, that's a savings of $45 as opposed to buying, 4 30-day count. So get the 120 count. It's definitely your way to stock up. Peach has been the most popular flavor. I just tried mango for the first time. So good too, by the way, that mango. We also, listen, I'm a flavor girl, so I love the fact that you have these in the flavor. We also have apple, the mango, the peach, and then that wonderful orange. So those are the 4 flavors that you can shop for in. Now, if you're shopping for this in orange, we have it in the 90-day supply and the 120-day supply only. That's it. And in each, fewer than 150 to go around. So we actually don't have a ton of these to go around. Get the 120 supply. I'm telling you that 4-month is where you want to go because you won't want to be without these. That's what happens with me. Now, if you want the 30-day supply, we only have mango left and only 100 left in the mango. So if you're just looking for a month supply, maybe you're new and you go, I just want to try them for a month, and you want mango, don't wait. About 100 left, and then the 30-day supply in the mango, that's gonna be gone. And I like the mango. That's the one I just had. I do taste that nice juiciness of the mango, which I think is really good. We are busy, and it's okay. We're busy working moms. We're busy working dads. There's probably a slim chance that we're getting in the amount of vegetables that we need. I mean, the CDC knows it, 90%, according to them, 90% of adults here in the U.S., we're not getting in our minimum amount of vegetables. So if we're not getting in the minimum, what do we do to make sure we're getting something that gives us the benefits, those health benefits that we know fruits and vegetables have? That's where 8Greens comes into play. So don't be afraid of the taste. Trust us when we say they are good. I look forward to having them. I consider when I have my 8Greens a treat because I know what they taste like. So I look forward to having my 8Greens every day. So this is something that's easy. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about what vegetables am I going to cook today. Nope, you don't have to think about it. It could be a day, to be honest, where you might forego your green vegetables. I don't know what your life is like. That happens to me sometimes where I just don't have the time or the capacity to cook. But you know what I do have the time to do? Go into my pantry, grab 4 of these, done. That took seconds, right? That took seconds. That took no thought. So it's just good to have these on hand. You eat 4 of them a day. They're a treat for me. I love the taste of them. And we only have 4 flavors left. So I would not wait on these. And Dawn, I want to go back and talk about the greens that are actually in the 8Greens because that's what really makes these special. And I'm like you, I don't need to know blue algae and I don't need to know all, I just know it's good for me. That's what I care about. That's what I care about.
Very good for you. Yes, so these 8Greens, first and foremost, the most important thing is that they're the real greens. They're not extracts, they're not essence of, or the concentrate, because that's just like, that's air. That means heat's been applied and you're basically eating nothing. These 8Greens are the real greens from the farm. So you have spinach and kale and wheatgrass and barley grass, aloe vera, blue-green algae, chlorella, and spirulina. Now, I could like dork out on all of these 8Greens individually for hours because they mean so much to me, but essentially each one, let's focus on the blue-green algae.
Yeah.
I could be the publicist for it. It is one of the only greens 100% not man-manipulated, meaning over 90% of blue-green algae comes from a pond, Lake Klamath in northern Oregon, and you literally like just swoop up this algae, not affected by any way, and it goes into this. It's one of the most expensive greens, but I wasn't going to do 8Greens without it because it's so powerful. It's so powerful, Monifa, that it stains your fingers, it stains your countertops.
Wow.
It's super, super mega, but it's so important. So those 8Greens are what's in the gummy. And what you said before that was really important to me is that no one needs to feel bad that they're not eating perfectly or that they missed the gym or da-da-da-da-da. Like we put enough pressure on ourselves, right? So these were a way to get, to be healthy and to get your greens in that unstressful way for you, for your kids, for your parents, for anyone. So you just can have one less thing on that list. And man, do I dig your nails. How long does it take to do them? You do them
Thank
yourself?
You so much. No, absolutely not. I'm not that talented. But yeah, I'm a nail girl, so I do like to have a little fun with my nails. Thank you so much. It's a form of self-care that I enjoy, and so I do love to play. Thank you so much for recognizing that. But yes, I even got my daughter into the 8Greens. So my daughter is 22. Busy college student. This is her last year. This is it. And so you talk about somebody